Welcome to Hartlepool in the United Kingdom for the 14th of 25 rounds of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series Season 5. On the pole for today's race is going to be Dion Petty in the number 51, and on the outside of him is Garrett Jones in the 11. Third place, Corey Williams, and fourth is Evan Earnhardt. Rounding out your top five is Dylan Young. Sixth, John Dillon. Seventh, Matthew McMurray. Eighth, Sean Galligan. Ninth, Ziggy Bain, and rounding out your top 10 is Hunter Stone. So let's take a look at the rest of your starting lineup for today's race at Hartlepool. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, 32nd, 33rd, 34th, 35th, 36th, 37th, 38th, 39th, 40th, 41st, and 42nd. So Alex Filter and Brian LaFleur Jr. round out the field here. So as we get set to go racing at Hartlepool, now this is a driver we have to point out. Sean Galligan in the number 38 car. This is his home track, and if he could win, it would definitely mean a lot to him. He starts 8th for today's race at his home track, so let's see how that works out for him as we go back up to the front with Dion Petty. Coming out of the final corner and down the straightaway, the super speedway of Hartlepool is about to get underway here for 23 laps. Pace car is in. Dion Petty leads him down to the green flag, and we're underway. Into turn one already. Dylan Young trying to make it 3 wide. Oh, he hits Corey Williams. Look out. Oh, he got trouble. I believe that was the 18 of Matthew McMurray. Oh, look out. Right back in front of the pack. Into Danny Wells, Kyle Smith, DJ Sorensen, Seth Cole, Gino Harvey on his lid. I believe Seth Cole went over on his roof as well. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This early in the event, we already have a massive crash. And look out, we might have more trouble. Phil Jones gets turned. Phil Jones is in the wall hard. Kenny Murray is in this as well. What a tough break. Oh, Julie Stewart's in it. Hunter Stone has damage. Zach Buchanan. Oh, man. Stephen Dillon, Jack Richards, Matthew McMurray. Unbelievable. Let's see what happened to bring out the first caution of the day. Alright, taking a look here. Ziggy Bain gets into Matthew McMurray. Sends him off through the grass, goes Matthew. And he was obviously trying to check up, but here at Hartlepool, this turn comes on so fast, and he's drifting, hits Danny Wells. Oh, Carter Keselowski is in this. He's one of the championship contenders, as we are actually not going to have a chase. And, oh, Gino Harvey over on his lid. Unbelievable. Look at this. Oh, that was a completely different accident. Oh, DJ Sorensen came down on Gino, and then Carter Keselowski innocently just driving around on the outside of the track gets involved. Julian Ortiz in this. And let's see. I know I saw Kenny Murray with some damage. Yeah, he was involved in this next wreck that involved Phil Jones, I believe. Also, this is Kenny Murray's last race. Oh, CJ got turned hard into that outside wall. That's incredible. Look at this. He gets turned by John Worry. Oh, Hunter Stone, Zach Buchanan. Hard contact. Oh, that's where Buchanan and, oh, Jacob Lawler, one of the championship contenders. Oh, he was just driving on through, and he got just clobbered. And Julie Stewart, Kenny Murray. Oh, Kenny Murray hooked Phil Jones. Oh, Julie Stewart with a hard hit. Unbelievable how hard Julie hit into that outside wall. But first caution is out, and we have multiple crashes. So let's go back to the green flag. Alright, as we're getting set here for the restart, John Dillon will be the leader, Evan Earnhardt second, Sean Galligan, the hometown hero, third, Dylan Young fourth, Corey Williams fifth, then Garrett Jones, Dion Petty, Connor Breeden, Andrew Schwartz, and Brandon Bain, the top 10. Now, is Kenny Murray going to finish his last race? I doubt it. Let's take a look. Kenny, no, he's going to actually finish 26th in his final race in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. And also Ziggy Bain in his last race. We already have a replacement driver for Ziggy Bain, and that's going to be Brendan Aumann. Here we go, coming down to take the green flag. John Dillon leads, and we're back underway at Hartlepool. Evan Earnhardt makes it look low. Here he comes. Look at Galligan and Dylan Young battling side by side. That's for the third spot. You can bet Galligan's not going to give it up easy at his home track. But he has to. Make sure nobody hits the wall of death, as they call it. And we are okay. And now Evan Earnhardt is going to go to the point. John Dillon pushing him. Oh, that's getting dicey. Look out, boys. Oh, Galligan up the track. Look out. Oh, Garrett Jones tucks in behind, and that was gonna be really bad if he wouldn't have been clear of him. Here comes John Dillon to make it 3 wide for the lead. 4 wide. Dylan Young into the wall. And Evan Earnhardt gets turned around. He's going to come back up. Look out. Oh, Galligan hard into the wall. The hometown hero is in the wall hard, and that's going to end his day. Oh, no. Sean Galligan is going to be done for the day at the track that this would be a Daytona 500 win for him if he could have brought this one home. Oh, what a tough break for that 38 Great Clips team. And Connor Breeden is going to come down and lead it back to the start-finish line. But let's try to figure out what happened here to bring out the caution and end Sean Galligan's day. Oh, that was triggered by the 4-wide battle for the lead. Evan Earnhardt came down on Sean, and when we saw this earlier, Matthew McMurray, he was only going 140 miles an hour through the grass. Galligan was at 180. Oh, what a tough break. Also, the 66 of Christian Janes in his final start. We thought he was going to complete this season, but he is calling it quits after Hartlepool. So a driver, 2 drivers actually, Christian Janes and Ziggy Bain, have been around since the start of the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series, and neither one is going to finish their final race. That's such a shame, but the caution has come out, and Sean Galligan, one of the only hometown hero, and Christian Janes is also involved in this, so let's go back to the green. We caught you a bit late here for the restart. It's Breeden, Dillon, Bain, Petty, and Evan Earnhardt, the top 5. Sorry we weren't able to go over the top 10, but here we go. We're back underway at Hartlepool. John Dillon and Brandon Bain battling for second. They are not going to go side by side just yet, but I'm sure they're probably going to go to right now. And look out right here. They call it the Wall of Death for a good reason. It's such a hard hit if you hit there, because the track narrows up so good, as we see it, well, it narrows up so badly, I should say, and it's just always so treacherous whenever we come through there, because everybody's loose, running into each other, and that Wall of Death, as they call it, definitely earns its name. And somebody's up into the wall, I believe. Many cars up into the wall, and one of them is Connor Breeden. Oh, poor Connor. He was having such a good run. Led him down to the restart, and unfortunately, he is mired back in the field now. But as Brandon Bain is still out front, Ziggy Bain trying to get to the rear bumper of him. I think these are some of Brandon's first lead laps. And as we're coming out of the corner, 3 wide, multiple rows deep, and look out. I believe that is 4 wide right there. Joseph Bryant, luckily he's not going to peek his nose in there and make it 4. Oh, Evan Earnhardt's hard in the wall. In front of John Dillon. John Worry is able to blow around both of them on the outside. Look at Garrett Jones and Connor Breeden, 2 teammates. Oh, Evan Earnhardt, when Brian LaFleur Jr. got into him, that could have been the Wall of Death right there that he would have hit. As it's side-by-side battle for the lead now. Alex Filter side-by-side with Brandon Bain. Filter's going to go to the point here at Hartlepool. Here comes Summers. Summers and Henley, two of Sean Galligan's great friends. Could either one of those two bring it home? But here comes Bryant. He's going to make it 4 wide at Hartlepool. That's not going to work. Brandon Bain's in the wall. Another one of Galligan's good friends. If he can't win, you can bet he has other drivers that he would like to see get it. Chris Summers has got to be one of them. His MFN SRA teammate and one of his great friends. So if Summers could bring it home at Hartlepool, that would mean a lot to Galligan and Chris. And 2 champions. Ex-teammates, in fact. And Brandon Bain was up the track there. Henley is also one of Sean Galligan's good friends. Not one of his MFN SRA teammates. But Joseph Bryan and Sean Henley. Uh-oh, Dylan Young's in the wall. But Sean Henley and Joseph Bryan, who is now up and almost into the wall, they are NNS CRA teammates. But it is still Alex Filter out front. As we have completed 16, well, we've completed 15, coming in on 16 laps completed here at Hartlepool. Now next week we're going to Hogzilla. Now that is going to be one of the turning moments in the championship. We've seen it in the past, if you can remember back to Season 3 especially. CJ Sorensen, John Dillon were the 2 leaders in the championship going into that event. And, well, that was close there with Corey Williams. Oh, Chris Summers has faded back. But back to Hogzilla. That race can be so treacherous, especially through the corner that's pretty much leading to the start-finish line to complete the race. That's always the danger area. We're 3 wide, but if you remember, CJ Sorensen got turned around, John Dillon T-boned him, and Matthew McMurray got through it. Then Matthew McMurray on the pace laps to end the race ran out of gas, and the championship was tightened up even more. So that race is definitely going to be the make-or-break race for your championship hopes, and Henley gets in the wall now. Uh-oh. 3 wide here. Henley gets up into the wall trying to get out of the way. And Filter still out front. He's led, I believe, the last 5 laps here at Hartlepool. And now Pacioli has something to say here as he goes to the 2nd position. We have a Ford, Dodge, and never mind, we don't have a Toyota. Thought we had all the makes up here within the top 5. And look at LaFleur to the bottom of the track, making it dicey. Oh, Henley's in the wall again. Greg Jones is up there as well. Tough break for them. His Filter still out front, but here comes Pacioli. He's starting to close. Pacioli does not have a win yet this season, but neither does Filter. They're both hungry for a win. And now Dion Petty. Dion has been robbed out of a win countless times. Probably the most important race that he got taken out of was Trenton, as he was leading that race with about 5 to go, and he got taken out late. And then Jacob Lottler almost got taken out in the same way, but he was able to save it. So Dion Petty obviously wants his first win in the series, but I don't know if he's going to get it here at Hartlepool. And now we got side-by-side for the lead, as now Alex Filter is under attack from Timmy Pacioli for the top spot. Here comes Pacioli in the 22, but Filter puts the block on him. He's going to make the move again coming out of the final corner. This is where it's going to happen if he's going to make the move. Here we go, coming down to take 3 laps to go at Hartlepool. Filter and Pacioli going at it hard. Kurt Keselowski now closing. He's getting into the 4th spot. But here comes Pacioli to the inside of Filter. Coming into this corner, the wall of death. Could be treacherous. Here comes Pacioli again. This is where he made the move last time around, but John Worry is lurking now in 3rd. Here comes Worry. He went to the inside of Pacioli, slowed him down, and now he's going to go back inside of Pacioli. That is only helping Alex Filter. Coming around to 2 laps to go remaining this time. Does Worry have enough time, or does Pacioli have enough time to catch Filter? Well, they have obviously caught him. They just don't have enough to pass him just yet. Now here comes Pacioli again to the inside. We haven't seen it work yet, but no, never mind. Oh, wait, here he comes back on the inside. With Worry still lurking. Does Pacioli have enough to get around Filter? Or will John Worry just really not even help Pacioli at all? I think if the two drivers in second and third place, if they're going to win this race, they have to work together and not against each other. And that's all they've been doing, is working against each other, trying to pass this 21 car. And the first side-by-side battle is between Corey Williams and I believe that was, oh, never mind. No, that's, scratch that. And here we go, coming around. It's the last lap now. Filter is out front. Pacioli and John Worry. They've been the three best cars since the restart. And I don't know if they're going to have enough for Filter today here at Hartlepool. Does Pacioli have enough? He's Galligan's MFN SRA teammate, but I don't know if he has it in him. Coming to the line. Alex Filter coming down the stretch at Hartlepool. Pacioli not able to duck out and make the move. Filter wins it at Hartlepool. Congratulations. A big win for Alex Filter, helps him out in the championship, as he is the winner here at Hartlepool. Pacioli and Worry, they gave it all they got, but they pretty much worked against each other the whole time. If they would have worked together, they probably would have been able to take down that 21, but they worked against each other, and that's really not what they were supposed to do in that situation. But anyways, Filter is the winner here today. Let's take a look at your finishing results. Just a minute. All right. The winner of the race, Alex Filter. Second place, Pacioli. Third, John Worry. Fourth, Corey Williams. Give a call to him, a rookie at one of the toughest tracks on the circuit, is able to come home with a top 5. Then fifth is Kurt Keselowski. Sixth, Andrew Schwartz. Seventh, Dion Petty. Eighth, Garrett Jones. Ninth, Ziggy Bain. And rounding out your top 10, Brian LaFleur Jr. 11th, Connor Breton. 12th, Joseph Bryant. 13th, Brandon Bain. 14th, Chris Summers. And 15th, Greg Jones. So you can take a look at the rest of your finishing results. There's Galligan in 20th. You got to feel for him. And unfortunately, he's going to come home 20th at his home track after being involved in a very hard crash. He has been checked and released from the infield care center, but that's obviously going to pretty much... well, not necessarily take him down in the championship, but it's just going to hurt him in the championship, and just physically, and his momentum as well. And, there's Janes, 21st. Unfortunately, his last start, not able to cross the start-finish line here in Hartlepool. Phil Jones there in 24th position. He just had that big hard hit into that outside wall and wasn't really able to continue the race after that. And everybody else in there. Oh, there's Kenny Murray. We're trying to find him. There he is, 26th position. He is, that is his last race. So, goodbye, Kenny Murray. He finishes 26th. And not the way he wanted to end his career, but, well, not necessarily his career, but it's probably going to be his last race ever in the Bass Pro Shops Cup Series. Don't know if he's going to be coming back. 31st, Hunter Stone, camshaft issue. And everybody else there, yep, they're all going to be there next week. And Julian Ortiz, this is his last race as well, so got a lot of new drivers that are going to be coming into the series. So congratulations to Alex Filter on the big win here at Hartlepool, and we'll see you at Hogzilla.